Probably gonna need your help.
Okay.
We went up there and dug up that leak up at the tank. You have one guess to guess what I found, and you're gonna be right.
Same thing you found under the house? Oh my gosh.
The only problem is we've got those huge tanks full of water and no way to shut those off. It's probably gonna have to drain out and waste out all the water out of those tanks to be able to fix it, because it's at the top end.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got somewhat of a game plan, but I'm gonna need help.
Okay.
So today we are going to fix a water leak. Where is it, Dad?
Up at the main tank.
Yeah.
It's not good to have them main tanks leaking, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So what we've got, a couple miles up the road from the house, are 3 humongous water storage tanks. So water comes down from several springs in the mountains and fills those storage tanks, and then those feed the house, all the corrals, horses, cattle, everything. And last night me and Mama went for a drive and noticed a serious leak right where the water goes into those tanks. So I went up there a little while ago and dug around, and yeah, your first guess is right. That's what we found. Right where that pipe connects into the water tank, there was a piece of steel pipes just slid inside of a piece of HDPE 1.25 inch, and then wrapped like crazy with inner tube and wired with baling wire. And eventually that inner tube corrodes and rots, and now we've got a huge disaster because there's going to be no water to the houses, the corrals, any of the animals. We got to fix this today.
Yep. That's what we're gonna do. So where are we going today, Mom?
You're going up the road to fix the water leak.
Yep,
Pretty
that's where we're
serious
going. This is my picture. And then
Hold out there, huh?
a tide beat Robbie. We were driving the food off, and we saw a tide fall off last night. That was a disaster. Dad looked over there and she was bad. And I held it.
Are we stopping to get this pipe? Is this the pipe you said?
But then, I don't think. Mom,
don't
think what the pump.
This is the pipe, I think. Okay.
Don't. No way. Now first, I did. Okay, good. Mom, what are we doing today?
Bud, you cameraman, come on out. Me and Mom got to load some stuff.
Okay. Mom, what are we doing, Mom?
We're going to fix another water leak.
Today, we are going to collect a little bit of rock here. Dad's, I think Dad's in charge right now, because maybe he's the one that wants to fix this water leak. That's by the, he's getting some pipes, and then we're going to go back to the house and try to get this project going well. Watch our YouTube channel, always subscribe.
First of all, I feel horribly terrible that you might get 2 water leak videos in a row, but there's no way around this. These 3 tanks right here, that's all the water storage for not only our house, but all of the cattle in the feedlots. That's what we load that water truck out of to water all the cattle in this valley. So there's no way we can just put this off. We gotta fix it. So I came up here and started digging around to find why that was leaking, and found that right where the main water line hooks into the bottom of this tank, it was all wrapped up with rubber and wire, and all that had corroded, and now it's leaking. So the problem we've got, there's no way to just shut the water off. Look at the mess. As far as I can tell, all the water is going to have to waste out of that tank. There's no way to stop it from coming out of there to work on what we have to. So we brought a big trash pump. We're going to be able to hopefully pump some water out of the way here. I'm going to try to tie, I've got a piece of orange pipe in the back of the Toyota there. I'm going to try to tie in right now to the main line coming down and just put it over out of the way. And worst comes to worst, we can bring the water truck up here and fill it out of that pipe and use it to water cattle and whatever till it gets fixed. This is gonna stink. It's guaranteed to be cold, wet, muddy, and frustrating. That's about it.
Yep, there it is. We need to put it, come here, Ridge. Where's sweetheart?
How do I gotta do this?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Here, Ridge, come here, look. Do you want me to turn the trash pump back on now? 3 tanks come back? The water.
Anything above the hole in the bottom of this tank has to come out, right? Okay, we had to let this run all night, but the tank finally emptied out. We took some of this polyethylene pipe and fused an 1.25 inch threaded end on, and then pieced together all of this menagerie, which should fit right into that hole down there. And then we just had to come back to the compression coupler here. That's where we're gonna get wet when we take that apart, because it's still full of water. You see it running out water all over there. So we're gonna play paper, rock, scissors to see who gets to do that part.
Now we have to cut this, right?
Yeah, let me get that down there so you can kind of estimate your...
Okay.
We got a little extra on this pipe. We'll try and cut it off so we can manage it a little bit. Okay, cut it off where you know we've got plenty, but where we can still spin it to try to spin it in here. There's a little lock button on that. Yeah.
Top right.
Okay. Try it. No? Still locked?
Oh, it's unlocked.
Battery dead? Great. Try dead battery.
Is that what it is? Dang it.
Dead battery, no good.
Ah.
That's why you should always carry your Leatherman. If MacGyver would have had one of these, he'd still be on TV.
How cold was it this morning?
4 below with the wind chill. Okay, this threaded right out of here last night.
Here, do you want me to do that? I got bogs. Ugh. Okay. Nice.
Over there and get in it. I'm gonna try that.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Just can't get.
Yeah.
Oh, I get might have caught.
Really?
it's going. It did.
It did?
It's in there and it's going so easy that it feels wrong.
Oh. I guess I should keep the end of this out of the dirt right here. I'll just lift it up. Okay.
Sweat.
Really?
Except for my finger.
Oh, I can't even feel my fingers.
My finger froze and the rest of me starting to sweat.
Oh. Slip your jacket back into the car. So cold.
All right, there was two things I was worried about. One was whether that was gonna thread in there and go, and it went. One more thing.
My hands are froze. Do you want me to do it?
We gotta take that apart, and water is gonna start gushing out of there while we try to put that together. I'll move this backhoe out of our way. We'll try to get this pipe cut off at exactly the right length,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna have to take it apart, get wet. Get over.
Good job, buddy.
Alright, that little corner is gonna have to come off to get us straight. That's all there is to it. You can see that. Alright, what's exactly the right spot? I kind of need this off before I do. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That's there.
I've just decided I don't want to die by freezing to death. Right, Rich? Good thing.
Goes dry.
Here, Rich, come here. Let me see your boot. Sit over right there. You're sitting on ice. Sit over here, sweetheart. I feel so bad for you right now.
Mom, do you have the phone?
I don't. Cut off. Dang it.
Cold!
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna give that a couple of little tightens with the pipe wrench, but I am not gonna break it.
Because we only have one.
Alright, yeah, that's the only one on the ranch. So I'm not gonna break it. Look at that though, water flowing into the tanks seamlessly.
How are your fingers? Oh, sorry.
Ah, see that? That's what you get when you got good help. Somebody to do the thinking.
I don't know why this makes me nervous right here.
Stop.
Okay.
Hopefully it's tight enough.
You guys warm in here?
Yeah.
Are you warm?
Yeah, I told this team.
You ready for me to hold you by the fire yet? Yes, okay. We're hurrying. Can we leave now? Okay.
Hey, you tell me what to do with this home.
Okay, so we're worried if we bury it in, it will just freeze with all that. Or if we leave it out, it'll freeze. I see what you're saying. So it'll freeze if it's water going through it all the time? Did you find any?
No hay string in that truck. Luckily, whoever installed that tank left this nice piece of rubber that we have extra now.